Islam is one of the most popular religions in the world. Even though it is widely known as a religion of peace and love, some people still manage to gather genuine hate towards it. It is hard to imagine someone who hates Islam would end up submitting their will to Allah. But in this video, we'll be looking at 3 of the many people who surprisingly went from hating Islam to being the best ambassadors of it. Before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another upload. Number 1. Joram van Claveren. On the 23rd of January in 1979, Van Claveren being born in Amsterdam. He was brought up in the Reformed Liberated Christian faith by his parents. After graduating from VU University Amsterdam with a degree in religious studies, he went on to become a teacher. In 2010, the voters chose him to represent their district in the House of Representatives while running under the banner of the Party for Freedom. In addition to that, he has also been a member of the States of Flevoland ever since the provincial elections in 2011 took place. Van Claveren announced his departure from the Party for Freedom on March 21, 2014, citing his disagreement with the path that the party was heading in as the primary reason. It was well known that Van Claveren held anti-Islamic views and frequently expressed them. He mentioned phrases like Muslim misery. In interviews that he made in 2019 to promote his book, Die Afvallige, which is about his search for religion and spirituality, he stated that he now accepts Muhammad as the prophet and that he had converted to Islam. The book is about his journey for religion and spirituality. Number 2. Richard McKinney. Richard McKinney, a career soldier who served in the Middle East, wanted to blow up an Indiana mosque until he went there and had a big change of heart. This led to him becoming a Christian. He said that he then decided to make a homemade bomb and set it off in the mosque in the town where he lived in Indiana. McKinney said that his 7-year-old daughter went to school with a Muslim friend, and he was very angry about it. He said that her disappointment in him because of his bias made him decide to go to the mosque and meet the people there. This decision changed his life in the long run. McKinney said he came to the realization that nothing that terrorists were doing was based on what he was reading in the Quran. He said that he found a few passages that have been used to criticize Muslims. When he told the people at the mosque about this, they answered him in a very direct way. They would explain it in a way that I could understand, he said. They didn't try to answer a story with another story. They just told me the truth. Number 3. Chris Skeller. Chris had been hurting himself for a long time. In 2015, he saw a YouTube video that said Jesus was a holy prophet, not the Son of God. This changed his life in a big way. He said, "Finally, I found what I was looking for. But I just thought it was a sign that Christianity was taking over. Before I asked a taxi driver about it on my way home from a party, I didn't know it was Islam. I called him a terrorist when he told me it was Islam. I said Muslims are terrorists. But he just smiled at me, put his hand on my shoulder, and told me to keep watching those videos. I didn't get it. I tried to ignore the videos for 4 weeks, but something told me I had to find out what they were. I made up my mind that I believe this," he said. "I think the Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet of all time, but I decided to become a Muslim so I could keep drinking and hanging out with my friends." But his plan to practice Islam in secret failed when he was caught on camera saying the Shahada, which is the most important part of the faith. Chris's friends turned their backs on him, so he found out that one of his co-workers was Muslim. He then talked the man into taking him to a mosque. That was 3.5 years ago, and since then, Chris has been a dedicated Muslim. He goes to Leeds Grand Mosque, often to pray, eat, and talk with the people he used to hate. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.